I think it's been great that so many women from around the world have come and that we've really managed to represent a global perspective. I know that it was something that we set out to do, to make sure that we had women from as many countries as possible, and clearly that's been represented. And you know, when you look at the study and then we look at the status of women in the media, it's clear that women in some area of the world are having a much harder time than women in other areas of the world. And to have all of those women here and to be able to exchange information on what companies that are doing the right things can teach companies that, you know, still have to promote gender equality, I think has been very useful for the women here.
You are the only person from Britain. How do you think Britain stands?
You know, I mean, Britain has done actually quite a lot in terms of trying to promote women and trying to promote family-friendly policies that make it easier for women to stay in the workplace. Britain has legislated giving people who want to work flexible hours, for example, a fair hearing, and companies have been happy with that. We have decided not to mandate the number of women there should be on corporate boards, and that's probably a shame because it doesn't take it far enough. But you know, things that get mandated in Europe are never going to get mandated in America. I mean, it's a very different approach. You're not going to have legislation here in America. And I think one of the things that came out of the session that I moderated at the beginning was that there is now a business case for promoting women in the media. Women are consumers of media. We watch television, we listen to the radio, we buy newspapers. And if nothing else, as a reflection of our consumer base, it makes sense to have women in senior positions in newspapers and to have them quoted in our newspapers and on our television screens.
And what do you think the next steps are for this organisation?
I think, you know, what this conference has shown and what the study has shown is that there is a real need for an organisation like this. The fact that women are still paid less than men, still very poorly represented in the senior levels of media organisations around the world, shows that we need to do more. There is a lot more that needs to be done. I mean, okay, Eastern Europe is a shining example of women having equality in media organisations, but there are many areas of the world, the majority of areas of the world, where that's not the case. And you do need an organisation like this to spotlight that, because news organisations are a reflection of our societies. And, you know, we all know women are half of our societies, and we consume a lot and we're educated well, and we need our news organisations to reflect that.